Hey Days fans! Alright, so I know it's been too long. I'm so sorry because I'm back in school focusing on my education, y'all. But I did get to catch today's episode, so let me tell y'all this story. First of all, Ava is cray cray in the booty. Okay. So from what I caught on these last couple of weeks is she kidnaps Kayla, threatens Steve that she gonna harm her if he can't find their son. And she's fucking around with Joey. So I feel like it's kind of like a fucking love triangle with a fucking family that's gone wrong. The mama is kidnapped. The baby daddy of, if it is Steve baby, is out there. And she's just messing around with Joey just to piss Steve off even more. And I'm also curious where the hell Kayla went, because it's like, girl, if this Miss Thing just, locked her up like Bo and Steve style back when they was in Mexico earlier last year, like, homegirl is crazy. And when Steve and her went back to his place to look for stuff, or her place, somebody's place, he fucking handcuffed her to the chair and was like, okay, I gotta go see my son, so stay put. And honestly, all I gotta say is this: Miss Thing wants the D. She just wants Steve. And honestly, it's just like, girl, you know you want his dick. Like, you ain't looking for no son. You ain't looking for nobody. You just want Steve. And I'm sorry, honey, but you ain't gonna get him. And for her to play Joey like that, it's just like, girl, you was like, what, 50? And that child is nothing more than 18, about to go to college, about to be an adult. And you fucking with him like that. So, girl, bye. Okay. But I will say what I loved about her was when Steve was like, so where's my wife? Where'd you put Kayla? And she was just like,
whatever, girl.
So, other than that, Joey got drunk because he's still fucking living for Ava, when I'm like, boo, you can do so much better. You can get a younger girl, and homeboy's just a mess. But anyways, y'all, Sierra had a little kickback at her house, and her mama was just like, oh, people are watching you, so be careful. And then she was just like, mama, how long this gonna take? Like, I don't want people to be spying on us. She was just like, until the Demirs are no longer a threat, then you good. But apparently, Andre Demir is still alive. He was crawling out the room like a little bitch, covered in blood, moaning and crying that, he is alive, but in pain and shit. And I'm just like, girl, next.
Whatever.
And Sierra was having a conversation with Claire about how Chase is feeling her, like, he don't notice her, but he's always looking at Sierra. And she was very like, he wants you. And then Sierra told her, we had a kiss, but it didn't mean nothing. And his dad just passed away, so maybe it was just one of those things where it just happened, but it didn't mean nothing. So Sierra encouraged Claire to be like, why don't you go hook up with him? Why don't you go say what's up? And she was like, make him notice you, because Claire was very like, oh, he don't notice me. It don't look like he want me. So it's just that high school, college, young love. And I was like, girl, do your thing, child. Anyways, y'all, Abe, Lonnie, and Theo had dinner together. And finally, they got to be like a little family because Lonnie came in late after she finds out she has a brother and her birth father. So that was kind of cute to see. But Theo got a little salty, right? Because he got a text and he kind of made a face like. And then Lonnie, with her big ass mouth, go, oh, was that from the anonymous person? And then that's when he was like, why'd you guys say it out loud for? And then that's when he stormed off. Excuse me. And then Abe was just like, what's going on? And she was like, oh, somebody be texting him anonymously and cyberbullying him. So I asked him if he wanted some help. And he was like, nah, but then Ava and her teamed up and they gonna find who's doing it, Ooh, girl, and at the ending, when Ava was still trying to hit on Steve, and she was like, oh, we have a baby. Or, well, nah, fuck that. He told her, I have a baby. And she was like, oh, I still love you, like, blah, blah, blah. And he was very like, and this is the part that I was like, he was like, oh, I'd rather dig out my old eye than ever be with you again. And I was just like, ooh, oh no, he didn't.
Whatever. Girl, whatever. I'm like, what?
Okay. And I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. Like, Hope and Rafe, they need to hurry up and fuck already. Like, girl, we know that y'all are feeling each other. Y'all was feeling each other after Bo died. So come on, get to it, mom.
Okay.
But anyways, y'all, that's what happened today. Pretty much my little summary of today's episode. And I liked today's episode. I thought it was very shady as usual. Um Oh, and I forgot to say this, but Roman was talking to Rafe about Eric's condition, and Eric also went through successful heart transplant. So leave me comments below about what happened, who was the other donor, because I do not know who was Eric's donor. And unfortunately, Roman was telling Rafe that his charges are either going to be up to manslaughter or life in prison for the rest of his life. And I feel bad for Eric, but at the same time, you know what? He fucked up. He did what he did to, kill Dr. Daniel. So sorry, boo boo, but if you guys to go to jail, you guys to go to jail. But I promise I will be putting videos here and there these next couple of months. It's just not as much because, girl, I'm taking classes that I need to graduate ASAP. And hopefully in a year or two I could be done. But at the same time, it's like, girl, you gotta pass these classes first, honey. But yeah, I'll keep y'all posted. But again, thanks for watching. Give me that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you all very soon. So
Whatever.